that Golden State isn't mentioned more, Ev, just because when Draymond gave them the financial flexibility by deferring the deal, I expected, based on the relationships that exist between Draymond, Steph, Steve Kerr, etc., with LeBron and Golden State, for them to be more in the conversation.
Boom. Right out of the gate, we're hit with a bombshell. The very idea that Golden State, a team long synonymous with LeBron's greatest rivalries and featuring his close friend Draymond Green, isn't even in a serious conversation, is a gut punch to anyone who thought they knew LeBron's next move. The analyst explicitly states their surprise, highlighting Draymond Green's strategic financial maneuvering, deferring his deal to create the very flexibility needed to bring in a superstar like LeBron. This wasn't just a casual adjustment, it was a calculated sacrifice, a clear signal, and yet, crickets from LeBron's camp regarding the Warriors. This isn't just surprising, it feels like a deliberate snub, a betrayal of the chess moves Draymond made. Why would LeBron ignore such an obvious opening, especially from a team he respects and has battled with for years? This omission isn't just a footnote, it's a glaring question mark, begging us to look deeper into what secret machinations might truly be at play behind the scenes. Could this be the ultimate misdirection? The silence from the Bay Area is deafening. For years, LeBron James and Draymond Green forged one of the most intense, yet ultimately respectful rivalries in NBA history. We saw their bond strengthen off the court, their families growing closer. Draymond even went as far as moving pieces on the Warriors' chessboard, clearing salary cap space, seemingly laying out a red carpet for LeBron's arrival. It was a move that screamed alliance, a pact born of mutual respect and a hunger for more championships. Yet what we're hearing is radio silence. No Golden State, no reunion with Steph. It feels like a betrayal of the highest order, a calculated rejection of a friendship and a strategic sacrifice. But what if this isn't a betrayal at all? What if it's the ultimate decoy? Is LeBron playing a game so complex, so subtle, that he's deliberately distancing himself from the Warriors publicly, only to reveal a secret handshake later?
When I talk to teams around the league, when I do my research, the teams that continue to come up are Cleveland, Miami, Philadelphia. After they got the Jaylen Brown, Philadelphia was not in the picture. And I think that's why this is somewhat a true free agency for LeBron James, because he didn't go into it with a calculation in mind, a plan in place, because, you leave the Lakers, you don't necessarily know what your value is.
Shams Charania, the man with the pulse of the league, lays it bare. The actual contenders for LeBron's signature, and what's conspicuously absent from his list: the Golden State Warriors. Instead, we have Cleveland, Miami, and a surprising dark horse in Philadelphia. Shams emphasizes this as a true free agency for LeBron, suggesting he's not walking into a preordained max deal or a guaranteed super team. This implies a level of openness and calculation that contrasts sharply with the assumption of a Warriors link-up. The fact that Philly surged only after acquiring Jaylen Brown tells us LeBron is reactive, opportunistic, and deeply strategic. He's looking for the best situation, not necessarily the most comfortable or expected. But does this raw calculation truly mean he's cut ties with Draymond and the Warriors completely? Or is there a deeper game being played? A deception designed to throw off the scent of a true blockbuster. A true free agency for LeBron James. This isn't just about finding a new home. It's about reshaping his entire narrative, possibly even the league. The absence of Golden State from Shams' hierarchy of teams is more than just a footnote. It's a gaping hole in a story we thought we knew. Draymond Green, the ultimate loyalist, created an opening, a bridge for LeBron to walk across. Yet LeBron appears to be ignoring it, looking east instead. Is this the ultimate betrayal of an unspoken agreement, a rejection of a potential dream team with Steph Curry? Or is the public narrative a carefully constructed smokescreen? Could the real alliance be forming in the shadows, far from the prying eyes of the media? A strategic misdirection to keep rivals guessing? What if this true free agency is merely the opening act of an even grander, more shocking play?
In his inner circle, any intel, so that people like Brian Windhorst don't get a hold of this and don't break it before he has the opportunity to control the message.
Well, I need to ask you a follow-up, and I thought Oldak was great on that. He said, yeah. Anyway.
This clip cuts straight to the heart of the LeBron James phenomenon: control. He dictates the narrative, orchestrates the message, and ensures no one, not even seasoned reporters like Brian Windhorst, gets ahead of him. The implication is clear. If information isn't coming directly from LeBron's inner circle, it's either speculation or a deliberate leak designed to serve his agenda. This mastery of media manipulation is a hallmark of his career. It means the public pronouncements, the vibes, and even the exclusion of certain teams from the conversation could all be part of a larger, intricately woven tapestry. He's not just a player, he's a CEO of his own brand, and every move is carefully vetted. So when the Warriors are out of the picture, is it because they genuinely aren't an option, or because LeBron wants us to think they aren't, preparing for a shocking reveal that would send the league into a frenzy? What level of theatrical genius are we truly dealing with here? LeBron James is not just an athlete, he's a master strategist, a chess grandmaster playing with the entire NBA as his board. His history is littered with dramatic announcements.
People in the league are certainly, I think that it's pointing towards Cleveland, but they are operating off vibes. And if you ask me, are the vibes pointing towards Cleveland? Yeah, the vibes are pointing towards Cleveland, but it's just vibes. And I wish I could sit here and tell you, my sources tell me, Chris, that it.
Brian Windhorst, the ultimate LeBron whisperer, drops the enigmatic vibes bomb. He's talking about an unspoken energy, a collective hunch from people within the league, pointing towards Cleveland. But he's quick to qualify it. It's just vibes. This isn't hard reporting, it's atmospheric intel. It's the feeling in the air, the whispers in the hallways, the sentiment that gathers when concrete information is deliberately withheld. LeBron is famous for keeping his cards close, creating a vacuum that vibes inevitably fill. This tells us two things. 1. LeBron is genuinely making people guess, even those close to the situation. 2. The narrative is being shaped by gut feelings rather than leaked contracts. But whose vibes are these? Are they organic, or are they subtly manipulated by the architect himself? A way to guide public opinion without leaving fingerprints. What if these vibes are an integral part of the secret alliance? A smokescreen to distract from the true machinations. When hard facts are scarce, vibes become gospel. This is the NBA rumor mill in its purest form, fueled by speculation and whispers. Windhorst's description of these vibes as pointing towards Cleveland is tantalizingly vague. It implies a subtle undercurrent, a feeling that something is in motion, yet completely unconfirmed. But who is feeling these vibes? Are they from LeBron's inner circle, or are they a cleverly planted illusion to mislead rivals and fans alike? LeBron has mastered the art of perception. Could these Cleveland vibes be a deliberate misdirection, a perfectly placed red herring to draw attention away from a truly shocking move? Perhaps one involving a certain former rival and a certain financial sacrifice? What if the vibes themselves are part of the secret Draymond Green alliance? A way to keep the ultimate plan hidden in plain sight.
Seriously, what does that mean? When Wendy is using that word specifically, vibes-wise, it means he's going to Cleveland. What does that mean? Seriously.
The energy that you're picking up, that the subject is putting down, the vibe.
The hosts delve deeper into the meaning of vibes, clarifying it as the energy that you're picking up that the subject is putting down. This definition is crucial. It's not just a random feeling. It's an energy LeBron is emitting, or allowing to be perceived. This isn't about X's and O's, about fitting into a roster alongside a Jarrett Allen or Evan Mobley. It's an emotional, almost psychic connection to LeBron's current mindset and intentions. If LeBron is putting down Cleveland vibes, it means there's something in his demeanor, his interactions, or his proxy's behaviors that suggests a leaning towards his former home. But given his history of tight-lipped decisions and calculated control, how much of this energy is genuine, and how much is a meticulously crafted facade? Is this energy truly guiding us, or is it leading us astray, away from a secret understanding with Draymond Green? This isn't about basketball analytics. It's about human intuition, about reading the room. The energy LeBron is putting down is being absorbed and interpreted by everyone around him. But LeBron is a master of emotional intelligence, a chameleon of communication. He can project whatever energy serves his purpose. So, if Cleveland is getting strong vibes, is it because he genuinely intends to go there, or because he wants the league and the Lakers to believe that? The idea of a secret Draymond Green alliance hinges on this manipulation of perception. What if the real energy, the real intention, is buried deep, masked by public vibes that point elsewhere? Could this be the subtle art of betrayal, making you believe one thing while planning the exact opposite? How much weight can we truly place on these ephemeral vibes when the king himself is pulling the strings?
Max that he's walking into. There's not a guaranteed $20-30 million salary slot that you're walking into. So you have to be open-minded. So when the Sixers got Jaylen Brown, I did some research and I found out within 24 hours, like, he's taking their pitch really seriously. And so
Shams reveals a critical insight. Philadelphia wasn't even in the picture until the seismic acquisition of Jaylen Brown. This isn't a sentimental choice for LeBron. It's a cold, hard calculation based on immediate championship contention. The analyst confirms that within 24 hours of the Jaylen Brown trade, LeBron was taking their pitch really seriously. This demonstrates LeBron's unwavering focus on winning, even if it means ditching old loyalties or ignoring obvious historical connections. His open-minded approach to free agency, free from a guaranteed max, underscores his pursuit of the perfect situation, not just the most lucrative. It also highlights the extreme pressure he's under to make the right basketball decision. But does this intensely tactical approach preclude a long-game strategy, one that might involve an unexpected future with the Warriors? Perhaps even a secret Draymond Green alliance that isn't meant for public consumption right now. LeBron James adapts, evolves, and seizes opportunities. The sudden emergence of Philadelphia confirms he's not driven by nostalgia or comfort zones alone. He's a shark, always swimming towards the scent of blood, or in this case, a championship. This true free agency isn't just about exploring options. It's about forcing teams to prove their worth, to make bold moves that align with his singular goal of winning. But if he's so open-minded, so purely transactional, why the public silence on Golden State? Is it possible that the real move, the one that guarantees him the ultimate legacy, requires a period of public denial, a betrayal of immediate expectations? What if his tactical mind is playing a multi-dimensional game, one where an alliance with Draymond Green is still very much on the table, just not on this table?
Specifically Miami and Cleveland, having connectivity earlier in my career. If I am going to have a farewell tour, that's something I need to consider. Going to Miami to play with Spo and Pat Riley again with the addition of Giannis, that's interesting if I'm LeBron James. Going home to Cleveland, ending it where I started it, ending it in a place that matters to me.
Here the discussion shifts to the emotional and historical pull of Miami and Cleveland. Miami offers a reunion with Pat Riley and a chance to play alongside Giannis Antetokounmpo, a star many believe could extend LeBron's championship window. Cleveland offers the poetic closure of ending it where I started it, a powerful narrative for a player of his stature. Both cities hold deep, personal significance and offer compelling basketball reasons. The analyst emphasizes the importance of a chance to really compete and win for a championship. This is not just about sentimentality, it's about competitive fire meeting historical narrative. These are powerful draws for a player nearing the end of his career. But are these sentimental options strong enough to overshadow a potentially more daring, legacy-defining move elsewhere? Is he truly drawn back to the familiar? Or is the talk of a farewell tour just another layer of his intricate planning, designed to mask a deeper, more shocking intention? The heart wants what the heart wants, or so it seems. The pull of Miami, with its championship pedigree and the allure of another superstar, is undeniable. Cleveland, his true home, offers a storybook ending that would solidify his status as a hometown hero forever. These are legacy moves, comfort moves, moves that resonate deeply with fans and critics alike. But LeBron is not just a sentimentalist. He is a competitor. Does the secret Draymond Green alliance have a place in these emotional equations? What if the ultimate legacy isn't about going home or returning to a past triumph, but about forging an unprecedented partnership with a former rival? A move that would truly shock the world and redefine his final act. How can we reconcile the emotional allure of the East with the tantalizing, yet unconfirmed, possibilities of the West?
Evan, that one, if I'm LeBron, that's an intoxicating option because that is where you can enhance your legacy the most. And now with the acquisition of Jaylen Brown, from a basketball perspective, that one's really, really intriguing. To think that he could end his career.
Now, the focus shifts to the truly intoxicating option of Philadelphia. The analyst identifies it as the place where LeBron could enhance your legacy the most. This isn't just about winning. It's about breaking a curse, transforming a franchise from perennial underachievers to champions. With the recent acquisition of Jaylen Brown, the basketball fit becomes really, really intriguing. This points to LeBron's desire for a truly impactful, narrative-altering final act. He's not just chasing rings, he's chasing immortality, a chance to be the singular reason the franchise achieves its ultimate goal. The idea of him ending his career in such a way, becoming the savior, is a powerful lure. But what if there's an even grander legacy to be forged? One that involves a shocking alliance with a former rival. A final chapter written with Draymond Green and Steph Curry, defying all expectations and completely redefining what we thought was possible. To break a curse and be the cherry on top for a long-suffering franchise, that's a legacy a player like LeBron James craves. Philadelphia offers that unique blend of competitive fire and historical significance. It's a chance to prove his transformative power once again, to show that his presence alone can elevate a team to championship glory. But in the grand calculus of LeBron's career, what truly constitutes the greatest legacy? Is it saving one franchise, or is it orchestrating a monumental, paradigm-shifting alliance with former foes, a secret pact with Draymond Green and Steph Curry that would utterly dismantle the traditional rivalries? What if the biggest legacy play isn't about winning for an underdog, but about proving that even the most bitter adversaries can unite for a common, unprecedented goal? Could the Philadelphia narrative be yet another brilliant misdirection?
In Philly, by breaking the quote-unquote curse of the process, for him to be the reason why they win after so many years of losing and futility, and this idea that losing your way to winning is going to get you to the top, to have LeBron James, the ultimate winner, come in and say, actually, that's not the path. Let me be the cherry on top that brings this thing home. From a legacy perspective,
this segment drives home the sheer narrative power of a move to Philadelphia. It's about more than just a championship. It's about repudiating an entire philosophy, losing your way to winning, and replacing it with the ultimate winner's mentality. LeBron, the cherry on top, brings immediate credibility and a championship mindset. From a legacy perspective, this is described as the juicy one. It's a chance for him to stamp his authority on a franchise's entire history, to be the definitive turning point. The weight of this narrative is immense, offering a potent counterargument to any other potential destinations. But even the juiciest legacy play can be eclipsed by the truly unexpected. What if the cherry on top is simply a prelude, and the real dessert is a move so audacious, so contrary to expectations, that it would completely redefine his entire career, possibly through a secret alliance? The allure of being the ultimate savior, the one to rewrite a franchise's destiny, is a powerful draw for LeBron. He thrives on being the hero, the one to conquer impossible odds. But for a player who has already achieved so much, what new heights can his legacy truly reach? What if the ultimate act of heroism isn't about saving a struggling franchise, but about uniting former enemies? What if the secret Draymond Green alliance is the ultimate cherry on top, a final stunning career move that would shatter all precedents and redefine collaboration in the NBA? Could he truly betray the expectations of the East to forge an alliance with a team he once battled fiercely, cementing his place not just as a winner, but as a unifier? The narrative possibilities are endless, and LeBron loves to write his own ending.